Welcome back, everybody, to the Melvin Leroy channel, and happy Monday. I think we got us a standoff. I do. Tim Dog, howdy, man. Thanks for a 33-month re-ascription. Whoops, right camera. Thanks for 33 months and a 26-month streak. That's pretty freaking awesome, dude. Thank you very, very much. Somebody's got their floaty beaver. I'm getting the heck up and out of here. So we are going to be doing the GA on the Carolina Coast event tonight. We're going to be flying from Myrtle Beach up to Kinston Regional Jetport at Stallings Field. A little bit of a late change in the arrival field, just to take advantage of some awesome ATC that we know it's going to be up there in the form of Slant Alpha Adventures. And yeah, so we are going to get in the Cirrus and get it going, you guys. Thanks again for coming in. Hope you've had a good Monday. All right, let's just see. What do I have? Any covers on? No covers on. Maintenance report. I think all looks fine. Oil's pretty good. Let's go to the load manager and see what we need. Looks like about... Oh, this is one of those deals. Well, I think 20. Let's just fill to the tabs. That gets me my hour of flight time at least there. Says we need 252 gallons. Pounds. I don't know how much pounds 62 gallons is right off the top of my head, but we're gonna just roll with it, and we're gonna put some people in here. Taking everybody. We're taking Texas One Flyboy with us even as well. Howdy, Tex. Welcome, man. Welcome. We're kind of right up at the top of the old CG envelope, but that's okay. I think we'll be just fine. And yeah, everything seems to be working as it should. Let's do it. Battery coming on. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. That King Air, or whatever's out in front of us, is going to make it loud for just a little bit here. I apologize, guys. I think that's Rob. I think he's going to be flying along with us, so we'll all get going here in just a sec. Okay. That sounds good. So batteries are on. Strobe and nav. Yeah, and strobe coming on. Mixture to full rich. We're going to turn, we're on the right to start out with. Power lever to full forward. Let's prime. And keep an eyeball on the fuel here. Where's the fuel? Hi, Ron. That didn't sound like it was doing anything. Truly, I don't know if that did anything. Alright, let's, I think I had my noise cancelers on. Let's try this again. Probably just flooded it tonight. Yep, I agree, Tim. Nice low and slow, little East Coast action. Should be good. All right, well, let's see if we if we did indeed flood it. I think we can go. Let's get the timer ready. I think we can go up to 15 seconds on the old starter. All right, prop area is clear. Are my brakes set? Yes, brakes are set. We'll still stand on the brakes just to make sure. Let's start the timer. Let's turn. She goes right at 15. I must have had a little too much fuel in it. 1-2 avionics. Not much of a flight plan today. We're just going to go VFR. It's a beautiful day here. I know it's night, but we're going to go VFR as if it was afternoon. I set it to 5:30 p.m., which is my time, instead of the 7:30, which is real time. So we should be able to catch a nice sunset. What do we got? About 100 and... oh, now it's turned my flight plan around here. Alright, delete flight plan. Can we actually do this the right way? Ah, crap. Oh, for PD6. What am I doing? There we go. Delete flight plan. Goodness. Delete flight plan. Okay, so we're not... Alright, so apparently we're just rolling as it is. That's okay. I don't mind. Must have some towers or something here, don't we? What do we have for ATIS information? No ATC as of yet, so we're just going to kind of get going. It is a controlled field, so if there is anybody around, we'll give them a call. Get a little VFR departure northeast. Yep, I see Cleveland, Miami, and then the next thing I see is approach up there at one of the airfields, one of the featured fields. So I think we're good to go. So we need to be squawking 1200. And we are ALT. Not that it matters a whole lot, but we'll go ahead and go, well, we'll stay magenta here. We're going to track direct. And I am looking at winds 190 at 13, so it is a little bit breezy here. Looks like we're gonna go right down here to runway 19er, and that'll be the departure. Okay, how we doing? CHTs need to warm up just a little bit. Increase the RPMs, get it warmed up, and alright, what else do we have here? Flight plan is enter, transponder code is set, mode C, altimeter is 3007. We can go ahead and stop this and hide this. 3007. Hi, Susie. Hey, Cody. Welcome in, buddy. And then we need, what do we say, 7,500, I think is what I filed. Happy Monday, Kevin. 190 roughly. I'll change the heading mode here in just a second. We're going to be departing on a 042 heading, so we're going to be making left traffic to get up and out of here. Taxi is actually going to turn around, taxi up Bravo and up to 18. So I need a 177 heading initially. Okay. Climb up 7,500. Again, no ATC, so we're just going to kind of do our thing. But seriously, well, I just got it started, so I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Trying to get it warmed up here. And I'm in a pretty good spot. I might be able to just do run up right here. Yeah, let's just do run up right here while it's warming up. So, alright, altitude set, radio. From Myrtle Beach, 2845. How's work been going, Shusey? Set. Heading altitude. Set. Everything is uncaged and ready to go. All right. Caps is off and stowed. And I think we're going to go ahead and go a little noise canceling. And, yeah, maybe not. Kind of like the sound of the engines. Is it too loud? Let me know. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. Getting up to speed. All right. Good to know. Kind of that training phase and orientation stuff and all that fun stuff, I bet. Fun. All right, let's make sure it's running off of both tanks here. Looking good. We've got 2 out of 4 cylinders. Power up a little bit here. Let's go 17. Everything appears happy. Electrical's all good. Let's check the mags. About a 80 dip, and the left mag is not as good as the right mag for sure. That's fine. Go back down to about 1,000. Take a look at the flight surfaces. They're doing their thing. Watching that. Yeah, that looks good. Flappies. A 1 and a 2. Rink-to-dink-to-do. What's up, Chris? Set the trims for takeoff. You don't even know how long it took me to find where the trim the trim indicator was at. Might be just as easy to look over here, but it's on the yoke. Cool. We got 3 out of 6 cylinders. I'm willing to bet once we get going that the rest of them will come online. Let's test our autopilot here. Okay, that's looking good. And yeah, we're ready. All right. Myrtle Beach traffic, Cirrus, November 11816, taxi runway 18, Myrtle Beach. Here we go, Daddy-o. Be prepared for another masterclass in differential braking steering by Uncle Melvin. Yes, I know. This much skill. This much taxiing skill should not be allowed, you know, in one-man stream, but there we go. There's a quick little crazy Ivan. It's all part of the plan. Can't see to the right because my man, he's not helping me out very well. All right, let's make the turn. Down we go. Alright, so full power takeoff here. We're going to rotate 70 to 75-ish, depending on how the wind kicks us up here. We're going to try to bring the flaps up right away. And we're going to climb until we get to about 90 on the airspeed. Try to climb out of here at 90. We are going to make a left-hand downwind. Well, yeah. Kind of left-hand crosswind, probably. I don't know. It's in between, but we'll be departing, making a left-hand crosswind at least, and then departing back to the northeast. I have enough wind going over my airframe right now. I can do a little rudder assist here. That's nice. That's nice. Another crazy Ivan for you there. One ping only. Once you get going a certain speed, you can get off the brakes and taxi like a regular person. Almost looks like this taxiway's not here in real life, but almost looks like I could take a little intersection departure. That's okay. We'll go down. Yeah, right. You know, I'm just warming up for my tail dragger flight coming up. You know how you have to kind of go back and forth. All right. All of our cylinders are in the green. I think we're ready to fly. Myrtle Beach traffic Cirrus 816 will be departing runway 18. We are left-hand crosswind departing to the northeast. Myrtle Beach traffic. I really don't want to wear the yellow paint out. It usually is my biggest thing. I mean, think of all the man hours, and you know, paint's not cheap. Okay, final is clear. Runway is clear. That guy ain't gonna tell me. Hope we get put on some kind of a right-hand pattern, because I can't see diddly squat past this dude's head. About ready to kick him out. Alright, one last peek. Final looks clear. Runway clear. Crazy Ivan. One last Crazy Ivan. I think I stayed off the taxiway lights there, sir, if I may. Okay, Pito, lay Pito. Let's get it lined up and make sure we're all ready to go here. Yeah, I don't need any anti-icing yet. Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's go. Take up our set. Airspeed live. Comes V1 VR. All those passengers, she's a little heavy. A little heavy. Okay, we're not exactly pitching to 90 yet, are we? No, we're not. Pitch to 90 or 120. You know, whichever. Oh, I got the wrong stream title on there. Sorry about that, guys. Stand by, I'll fix that. Alright, flaps up. Looks like we can make a left-hand turn. Myrtle Beach traffic, Cirrus 816, left crosswind 18, Myrtle Beach. Excuse me. Alright, climbing, climbing, climbing. Looking good. Definitely not being as aggressive as I could be in this climb. That's for sure. Alright, let's make our turn and head to the northeast. Myrtle Beach traffic, Cirrus 816 climbing through 2000. We're departing the area to the northeast, Myrtle Beach. Alright, that's pretty close. Can I update my heading bug here? Yes, I can. Let's go heading mode. Let's go indicated airspeed mode, and let's go autopilot engaged. Let's take a look at this right here. It's a Baker's 90. That's right. And again, I feel like... Alright, I hate to do this. But I feel like my field of view... Yes. I don't know what I've had it in the past, but it feels... It doesn't feel like... I don't know. I'm probably just imagining things, but I feel so centered, like tunnel visioned. For some reason. I've had to like adjust my... I've had to adjust my settings for a lot of my aircraft here. Alright, I am going to come over here. I want to try to grab this outbound course. The reason why is because if we stay right on that direct to course, then we avoid all controlled airspace all the way up until we get to Slant Alpha. So I'm going to go over, and instead of just going direct to right here, we're going to swing back over and grab it. Keeps us out of... you can see there's a few we kind of are right on the edge, so it's worth doing, I think. And it'll just keep us, like I say, keep us out of trouble, keep us out of airspace. That's North Myrtle Beach Grand Strand airport that we're going by, in case you were wondering. That's the closest one, and actually, if we were above, if we were above 2,500, which we are, we'd be out of there anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter a whole heck of a lot. The one that it does matter though is Mr. Class Bravo up here, Mr. Where is it? Or I guess it's the Charlie Wilmington. Wilmington reaches out just a little bit here, so we want to make sure that we stay out of that. Because this one, now we'll probably be okay here too, because we're going to 7,500. So, yeah, forget what I said. We can just go do what we want. What am I thinking? Rules schmools. Everybody's happy in the back there. Got a couple of punky kids in the back, because I don't think you could... Well, maybe they're not. Maybe they're adults. I don't know how much grown-up people you're going to be putting in the back of an SR22, to be honest with you. Maybe it's bigger than I think. Alright, away we go. And, of course, overshot our deal. Let's turn a little less turn to intercept the Magenta Highway, as it were. She'll get it. She'll get it. All right. Well, hey, we're airborne. We're doing good. I feel like the aircraft is just a little too loud. We're going to back it off just a skosh. Just a titch. And alright, heading up to cruise here. Boost pump is off. Switch back over to the right. And there's 1,000 to go. We'll level off here. Let's go back to the engine params. See how it's going here. Cruise power, we're going to go ahead and set 2,500 today. So we're already good there. And then we will, once we get to 7.5, we'll lean it out. Go about, between 50 and 75, reach a peak. And should give us somewhere around 170 knots, and hopefully it'll give us a fuel flow like down around 15. I've been told by Downwind Sim that we're exceeding the fuel budget slightly, and so if we could lean out just a little bit at cruise, he would appreciate that. All right, let me also update our doggone... There we go. So not only is the stream title wrong, it's the route's wrong.
Fixie.
Hey, Brett. Welcome in, good fixins'. Great to see you. Let's see, who haven't I welcomed appropriately? Them's my shoes. And Iowa Scotsman. And Texas One Flyboy. And now good fixins'. Sweet, I need to get a little Tim Dog emote or something, don't I? Yes, I do. Rod Valkyrie's flying along with us as well. I definitely need a Tim Dog emote. All right, here we go. So let's do a little lean assist, and let's get it back. Nothing, you just are here. I just like to greet you with various, custom things and such. So you didn't do anything. You're just you, man. You deserve it. You deserve recognition. Man, living in a world where every day is Saturday, man, that deserves some recognition. You went to a buddy's party Saturday, right? How'd that end up going? Good time had by all, I'm assuming. A little barbecue or something. I can't remember all the details. My mind is a little bit mush because we've hit our peak. The 5-hour long haul did me in a little bit. Well, it was only 4 hours, but the stream itself was, 5-ish, 5.5-ish. My brain's still recovering from that. Oh yeah, good. Dinner and karaoke. Very good. Yes, yes. All right, so there we go, and we're under 17 at least, so that's good. I mean, it's not quite 15, but that's all right. And then what do we got here for our true airspeed? Yeah, buck 72 with a 2-knot tailwind, a 2-knot Taylor. Oh yeah, little birthday celebration. Very good, very good. I got some family coming up. I'm hoping this Friday. Well, this weekend for their Easter break. Hoping. I've been so used to grabbing my hat all day here, grabbing my hat and adjusting my glasses. I do it even when I'm not wearing either. I'd just be sitting around. Uh-oh. These clouds, you know, I didn't really think about this. Our airfields are VFR, but our clouds are kind of not. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to descend just a bit here. 5,000. We can go down to 5,500 and be just fine. Let's go VS here. Man, these are small wording letterings here. Let's spin it down 1,500 or so and see if that gets us, keeps us in the legal category. I also feel like maybe we need to go heading mode and divert ever so slightly. So we have to stay. I mean, we're coming up on that Wilmington airspace, and by taking this little tiny diversion here, it's possible that we may end up, let's just see, we're gonna have to be careful here with Wilmington because we have to say above 6,000 to be out of their airspace. You're gonna do a little touch and go at KEWN, then go to ISO. Yeah, sorry Tim, I was planning on doing Echo Whiskey November, and then I found out that Slanty was going to be on ISO, and so I did a last minute change there, and I hope that doesn't mess you guys up too much. I know it's fun to fly along, and I hate those last minute changes, but I truly only just got off of work like about 15 minutes before I started streaming, and we're definitely not in. We are not in VFR here, are we? Can I go down to 3.5? Let me look here. Yes, I could. I could go 3.5. I may have to. Either that or I need to go VFR on top. If I go 3.5, so let's get going back direct the field here. As we are most definitely going to bust the Wilmington Charlie if we don't. Oh, you picked up flight following with Wilmington? Oh, nice. I need to do that too. What do I have? Wilmington approach. Okay. Oh, yeah, Ben's on. We should do the same thing. Because we're not legal. Okay, let's keep going down. Nothing we can do. Head on down another 2,000, and I mean maybe we just have to hit 2,000, and I 3.5 is as low as I can go here. To stay, well, I could go down a little bit. Actually, you know what? Past Wilmington, I could go down below 3.5. All right, well, I may go all the way down then, Tim. That's a heck of an idea. It's been a while since we've been down that low, but we're, I'd say we're pushing the limits of what would be considered VFR. Oh, and we're just about to overspeed here as well. Yuck. Alright, we're about to break out. And yeah, probably have a number I need to call. Ah, we're breaking out. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. think it's a great idea. Let's we'll dial up Wilmington and see about some flight following. Where would we be checking in at here? What's our location? Looks like we're coming up on Lake Waccamaw. I wonder if that's a good check-in place. Yeah, Wilmington approach November 11816. Yes, sir. November 11816, VFR to the northeast, 3,500. We are a Cirrus SR22 slant Gulf, and we're just crossing over Lake Waccamaw. We'd like to request flight following.
November 11816, squawk tree 754.
Tree 754, 11816. 3754. Okay. Yep, there's Lake Waccamaw. I think I put too many syllables in there. Waccamaw, I think is what I said.
616, you're in contact 28 miles west of Wilmington, out the gates, 3,400, 1,300, 3005.
3005, Cirrus 816. Alright, 3,000. Hopefully it'll scoot us up here to 35. I didn't make the near air right. I haven't done that recently. I'm kind of slipping, Shusey. I'll give you a shift F1 here. Man, our lakes were freaking white capping today. Man, it was windy. It was so dang windy that how windy was it? No, it was so windy that my cruise control, or as I was about to call it, my autopilot, my cruise control kept kicking off like 4 or 5 times. Gust of wind would hit it, cruise would kick off. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Needless to say, I don't think I got the best mileage for the company today. Alright. We've got tower and approach at Kinston. I wonder why Kinston? I don't know what he was thinking about. Or maybe it was just one of those things where that's just kind of what he got assigned. It's going to be a pretty one, that's for sure. I'm wondering if they're starting. How soon do they start, Kevin? How soon do your trees and stuff start leafing out? I know this isn't quite your neck of the woods, but out here on the eastern part of the U.S., we've got a bunch of buds that are getting ready, but not quite there just yet. Lean now. We can get down. Look at us. Look at our fuel savings. You're welcome, Downwind Sim. Gotcha. Sweet. I do like spring. Look at me switching fuel over before my plane starts to tip over. What gives? Speed's dropping just a little bit. Oh, because we are way. What happened here? Okay, I may have to there we go. Let's increase there. I leaned out too much. I might have to peak assist here. I don't know. We'll set it at 15, see what happens. I have a couple trees in my yard that I'm wanting to prune a little bit, and I don't know if this is the best time to do that. But I just need to get to them before they start leafing out, because then they become a major problem. I might try to just lop off a few of the smaller kind of offshoot branches. They should be okay. I've got a tree that is growing in my backyard that was just a volunteer, kind of a sucker tree, but it's in a spot where I've tried to grow 2 trees already and they've not made it. And so this one's coming up right in that same spot. The problem is I'm not 100% sure what kind of tree it is. If it's, I've got these little birch trees. If it's a birch tree, it's in the perfect spot, because I have 2 others that are similarly distanced from the house, kind of on a different side of the house, and they're in good shape. You have to trim them to keep the branches off, but they're in good shape. However, there is a slight possibility that it could be a cottonwood tree. If it's a cottonwood tree, then it's way too close to the house. So right now the tree is so young. It's only been, I've let it grow for the past 2 summers, so it's only about 12 foot tall, you know, maybe, and doesn't have any branches that are more than probably a foot or 2 foot long at the most. But all the leaves are these big generic leaves, and I'm like, it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like a cottonwood leaf. It doesn't look like a birch leaf. It doesn't look like anything that we have growing in the neighborhood. So I'm hoping this summer it will start to look more like it's supposed to, because I have to make a business decision on that tree. If it's going to be some massive cottonwood or something like that, like I can't have it that close to my house. But I really do look forward to having a shade tree where it's kind of right on my southern, kind of southwestern side of my house, and it would be a perfect spot for a shade tree. But I just, like I said, I've just got to kind of, I need to be a better, is it an arborist? I've taken pictures of it and tried to do the Google identification thing. Yeah, it gives me a range of like 500 trees that it possibly could be. Maybe I just need to take a leaf into my local lawn and garden place.
Wilmington approach, November 7, limiting up.
Oh, Slanty's doing his slant artwork thing. Guys got to get over there and get your 2 cents in. I'm gonna listen to him here. I'm gonna make a suggestion. I think I have a good suggestion for his slant artwork. Oh, come on. have 0 bits. Oh, I don't have any bits. Okay, I just want... I don't know how to... I can't... I can't seem to use my channel points. My alphabets. Oh, there we go.
Roger, good evening, November 117 Mike Bravo, airborne, Boston 1000, tree Roger. Number 117 Mike Bravo, what's the departure, your radar contact, continue runway heading, climb and maintain 4005. Maintain 4500, continue runway heading, November 117 Mike Bravo.
We'll see what... We'll think of what Slaney thinks about this. He's busy. I made a suggestion. You guys are probably already over there looking, but we'll see what this does. Okay. We're direct on track here, 50 miles to go. And I am going to take a peek here. We should have an ATIS here shortly, but just get ahead of the game a little bit. My Navigraph is saying winds are 2303 at 3. So... that will give us a few options here. Well, actually, right on 230. Nice. So I'm assuming a left-hand pattern here. And let me just confirm that. I never know where to find it in this. To be honest with the procedures. Yeah. Info. I never know where to find it in Navigraph, but I can find it super fast in SkyVector.
Number 117 Mike Bravo, proceed on course.
Good. I'm glad. I like to bring joy to his stream before I come in and ruin it with my airmanship. No ATIS yet, or maybe it just doesn't have an ATIS. All right, but anyway, let's click on this and let's see runway 23. What do we have? It's a left-hand traffic pattern. All right, very good. Very good. Nice long runway here, 11,000 feet, and an elevation of 92. So we'll call that 100. So that means pattern altitude's 1,100. I think that sounds doable. Come on in, drop down. Well, I'm sure we'll get handed off since we're flight following, which is kind of one of the nice parts about doing it this way. Wait a second. Is he... Oh, I'm still a little too... He's GSB. Wait a second. GSB. Is that... Oh, yeah, that's... So he's the approach sector. Gotcha. All right, cool. Cool. Rock Valkyrie must be flying some IFR route or something. There's a little bit of an old one. Yeah, that's pretty much what Navigraph has given me there, Beethoven. Thanks for the confirmation. Rob Valkyrie, thanks for flying along, dude. I think we have a number of familiar faces out flying around here, by the way. I know Ibanez was going to... look like there's Tim Dog. I see Tim. So we're stalking people here. So there's Tim. Gonna do a little touch and go. See if we can find Ibanez. There's us. Here's Rob, kind of taking the scenic route there, but he's in a twin, so he's probably He's probably a little faster than we are.
7 Lima Tango.
You're saying to the right of us, so is he on the ground here, maybe? Tim, Matt, Felipe. I don't know. Kyle. I don't see Joe anywhere, but anyway, he's over there somewhere. Looks like a nice, just sort of, you know, like Tim was saying, just kind of a nice, easy-paced, kind of nice amount of traffic. You know, nothing too crazy on a Monday.
Alright, 7 Lima Tango, clear to Manuel, asphalt, maintain 900,000, squawk 5354.
He's near the coast.
BPM, 9,000, squawking 5354, November 7 Lima Tango. 7 Lima Tango, repet gets correct, and you can go ahead and climb, maintain 900,000 direct island.
I'm not seeing him, Chris. Unless he's farther away than I'm looking. Coming one of these guys. Could be. I mean, Jose. Yeah, I'm not showing him for some reason. Oh, there he is. Sorry. I take it back. There he is. So, very good. Very good. Yep, cool. Cool.
222 Hotel Lima, 1 approach, altimeter 3005, maintain VFR.
Ooh, man. Oh, look at those fields. Don't those look nice? Hold on. I'm gonna cut that short. I love the look of those. I love the look of those fields, man. That's so cool. That's really nice. It's Polish ancestors. I know, that's so cool. It's an international man of mystery. Oh, this is so nice. Let me make it a little bit better.
Mike Bravo, contact approach 123.7, stay put. 123.7, thanks for your help. 117, Mike Bravo. Bronco 5, same for you, contact Seymour Johnson, 123.7. Turn it, happy Bronco 5, connect.
Man, I could do this all night. I think we're...
Number 11816, you can contact Seymour Johnson now, 123.7.
123.7, November 11816. We'll see you. Have a good night.
Good night, you as well, thanks. Seymour Johnson approach, good evening. Now Senator 3004, you can take a left.
What? Seymour got... What do they call? What am I supposed to call him? Seymour something? Does anybody know? Approach, good evening, November 11816, 3500.
Number 11816, Seymour Johnson
3004 11816. Seymour Johnson. I slipped into 7th grade mode for just a second. And I'm sorry, y'all were with me. Y'all were, because you know what I'm about to say. What's the name of the guy that stands underneath the bleachers? Okay. His first name's Seymour. I knew you guys were with me. I didn't want to say Seymour Butts approach. That would be unprofessional, but I'm glad you guys were thinking and chuckling along with my middle school sense of humor. Not looking for that guy. Actually, I think what we used to say, it was a two-part joke. We said, yeah, went to the library and checked out my favorite book. It's called The Yellow River by I.P. Freely. And right after that, I'm going to check out Under the Bleachers by Seymour Butts. It was like a two-parter. There, you get 2 for 1. Back in the day. Guys got better value back in the day. He said 3004. Let's change that. And oh my goodness gracious. Current cruise altitude right now is 3,500. And we are inbound Kinston for a full stop, November 11816.
11816,
Left downwind 23, November 11816. Good fixins, I have not heard that, but I love it. My grandson is not quite ready for that one, but I'm going to hold off. He'll be like when he turns 13. I think the Claude joke will be coming out. That's really next level in this. What I wouldn't have given for that third part of the joke back in the day. Okay, so we are 20 miles out, so I'm going to try to descend, get down here, maybe 2,000 to 1,600, and I think the other thing I'm going to do is this. Can I change my course?
117 Lake Bravo traffic is 12 o'clock. Going to be 12 o'clock moving to 11 o'clock, 10 miles northwest down to C-130.
23
Traffic inside 117 Bravo.
0. Whoops, I'm getting a little. Nose is pitching up a little bit here. Oh goodness, look at what we have in front of us here. Crap. What the heck? What is this cloud burst of activity? Yeah, ain't it the truth? Oh my gosh, seriously. You serious, Clark?
Number 11816, traffic's going to be 1 to 2 o'clock and 5 miles, 6,600 indicated on that type, northeastbound.
Alright, looking for the traffic, 11816. And looking for the world.
I'm not talking to that traffic on the intentions. The traffic to follow, 12 o'clock, 12 miles, same direction, is a, November 28th.
Alright, we're also looking for that traffic, 11816. Jimbo! I think I know what's happened here. I changed my time, and I told it to keep the weather, not real life weather, but the weather of the time of day. And I think it was a little bit rainy here a couple of hours ago, so that's sort of what's happening. But we're rolling with it. We are 11 miles. And time to switch the fuel back over here and make our way in. So let's get back up to 1,100, and we're just gonna roll with it here, you guys. We're not 152, that's for sure, but we'll be okay. We'll be all right.
68 X-ray, altitude position check. We are IFR to Albert Ellis.
Trying to get trimmed out here a little bit. There we go. Okay.
On course, please, 68 X-ray.
Okay. Get the boost pump back on here. And, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place here. What the heck? Just when I thought I had everything trimmed out, I don't. Okay, we'll leave the yaw damper on. And just looking for the field. Should be.
Golf Foxtrot, Washington Center is not online at this time. Frequency change advisory number. This is boost escalator, Charlie 136 Golf Foxtrot.
Pull back on the power a little bit more here. We're still 8 miles out, but until I can locate that traffic that's in front of us, maybe I should go back to my flight plan here, just because it gives me a little bit of a little situational awareness.
11816, traffic now is going to be over 12 o'clock, about 4 miles, 3,600 feet direction about that time. Indicated altitude.
All right, we're still looking 11816. We see the traffic, November 11816. Okay, there's one, there's the other.
11816, roger, and additional traffic is going to be about 10 miles, 12 to 11 o'clock. And that one is the Piper 28, turning left base to final orbit 23 there.
Okay, I think that's... All right, I believe we also have the Piper in sight, November 11816.
November 11816, roger, the Piper is going to be your traffic to follow the previously identified as 3,000 meters climbing under detention.
Oh, crap. That's our guy. Okay. That's just a beacon for the field. All right, we'll follow the traffic and jump in the left-hand traffic pattern and over to tower, November 11816. We'll see you. So I misidentified. I thought that was actually a yeah. Oh shoot! All right. Go to tower.
Number 42 Golf Echo against the tower low. Can you holding short 23 Alpha 4? Holding.
It almost looks like that traffic that I thought was the Piper.
Number 62 Papa Bravo.
Yeah, went around or something.
Right, 316 over 62.
Okay. I've lost track of him one way or the other. Kinston Tower, Cirrus November 11816 is just about to join the left downwind runway 23. We're at 1,000.
Number 11816, Kinston Tower, low altimeter 3040 at midfield, make 2 right 360s.
At midfield, two right-hand 360s, November 11816. Okay.
2 Golf Echo, where are you going? Yeah, I'm having a little discrepancy on where Alpha 4 is showing up, 422 Golf Echo. Roger, okay. If the scenery is booked for you, you can just continue via Alpha down to the end. Yeah, that seems to be the problem. Today we got Alpha down to the end, 422 Golf Echo.
Alright, let's see, we're midfield. Let's fly a couple of 360s. See how well we can hold our 1,000.
62 Papa Echo, enter left base runway 23, wind 230 at 3, or runway 23, clear
Papa, Bravo, enter left base, runway 23, wind 230 at 3, runway 23, clear to land.
Hotel left base, runway 23, clear to land, November 62.
November 11816, this full stop.
A firm full stop, November 11816.
7 Mike Bravo, you can make a left when able now and taxi to the Ruby Alpha, yeah.
Plenty of consider on the Alpha, 117 Mike Bravo.
Alright, coming around on the first one here. Oops, dropped a little bit of altitude there. Don't see anybody out ahead of us.
11816 traffic at your 12 o'clock, about 1 mile on the left base port site.
And a negative contract on that traffic, November 11816.
Alright, November 11816, continue on the left downwind. I'll call your base.
Alright, continue left downwind, you'll call the base, November 11816. Yeah, I lost him in the... Oh, I might see him. Is that him? I don't think so. I don't think so. There he is. And Tower, we see the traffic on final, November 11816.
Number 11816, follow the traffic. Number 2, wind calm, runway 23, cleared to land.
Alright, follow the traffic, number 2 and 23 clear to land, November 11816. Yeah, PS snuck by us there. That's okay. We're in pretty good shape. Maybe a little bit high,
Papa Bravo, continue
but
4.
not horrible. Did our... I think our OBS needle got changed a little bit here. Alright, well that should get us pretty doggone close. Yep, let's go now to flaps. Airspeed looks pretty good. Try to approach about 90 if we can. And yeah, we're not bad. We're not bad. It's a left-hand turn, it looks like. We're going to get down on the ground.
Gibson Tower, November 422, Golf Echo, holding short at the end of runway 23.
Number 422 Golf Echo, hold short runway 23, traffic short final.
Holding short 23, 422 Golf Echo.
2 Papa Bravo, taxi Alpha, see ya.
Hey, Jake.
Taxi Alpha, November 62 Bravo.
I'm just going to go single notch of flaps here for landing. It's almost a 12,000 foot runway. So we're going to not worry about being too slow. We're going to go down the ways too if we can. Roll it here, roll it. I meant to float down a little further, but
6 Lima November, Kinston Tower, hello. Altimeter 3006.
I think this will be a good exit right here. Nobody's on it. Well, I don't know if I can call it that, but
Alright, number 816 Lima November, enter left.
we went base to final, okay. We're here at Alpha 4.
Number 992 Fox Golf, Kinston Tower, low, altimeter 3006.
Get out of the way.
November 422 Golf Echo, wind call.
Down base wind optional, that's right. Alright, we're clear. Everybody's good there.
1816, taxi to Ruby Alpha, see ya.
To the ramp via Alpha 11816. We'll see it. Strobinators are good. Let's just make sure we know where we're going here. So we got nothing but hangars everywhere, but I'm gonna just take a little bit of a left here. No, Jacob, was kind of cool because when we came in there were like 3 or 4 people in the pattern, and well, not really in the pattern, but kind of with tower, and he was sort of sorting everybody out, and we had to do a little 360 for spacing, and one dude was sort of lost on the ramp, but it all worked out. We were able to come all the way up from Myrtle Beach VFR, which was kind of fun, but I did screw up a little bit in that I didn't set the weather correctly, and I always make that mistake. I adjust the time, but then there's an option to adjust the weather to either match the new time you set or the actual real weather at the moment. And I think I went for the... Oh, this is not where I want to park. I think I went with the weather that was from 2 hours ago, which was significantly less VFR than I think what we found, what we were supposed to find. But anyway, Kinston needs some work. Maybe there's another Save Our Scenery option here for later on, huh, guys and gals? Rob got caught. He's going to have to stay outside the Delta. Alright. Park and brake. Where are you? Park and brake. Grab here. There we go. Alright, landing lights, nav lights off. Avionics coming off. Boost off. And check the engine parameters one more time here. Pulling off nicely. That looks good. The dogs approve. We should probably go take a look at the replay, shouldn't we? I think we should.
Number 1190 Mike, wind calm, runway 23, clear to land.
Tell you what, there's another November 118 something something something. I'd be messing up that similar sounding call sign all night long if I stayed around here very long. All right. Oh yeah, I overshot it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I was a little high. And I actually intended to go down the runway a little farther than I did. I think I might have plunked this one down just a little bit. This is kind of a, generally speaking, kind of a little butter machine. Very nice, very fun to fly, hand fly. Really smooth and responsive. Has good ground effect. Yeah, that's about right. I was out of energy. Not much I could do. Not much else I could do. I could have left the power in, I guess, a little bit, and it would have probably settled in a little softer. But, yeah. A little bit of a plunker. Not bad, though. How did it look from the cheap seats here? Was it a Dr. Pepper spiller? No, not at all. Not at all. All right, one more view. And then we'll switch our airplanes. take that. Can't complain a bit about that. What's that giving me here for my statistics, my friends? Let's see here up to Kinston. Not bad. 80. Can't see it. I gotta zoom in. What's it saying? 83. Oh, 69 feet per minute, and yeah, right at the VREF 83, 1.5 G-force. There's my little 360 for spacing, and then that wasn't too bad of a pattern all the way around. That wasn't bad at all. I will take that. I will take that. All right, you guys. So now, going to stay in X-Plane world, but we're going to hop up into Alaska, and I'm going to see if I can make the beaver behave. I'm going to try to do a float plane thing. We're going to check the weather first. It's always a weather thing. And, yeah, I guess we'll see what the weather looks like, and we'll make a business decision from there. But we're going to Juneau if you want to fly along. Papa Alpha Juliet November. And if you'll give me just a couple of moments, then I'll meet you up there. I just realized what terrible, terrible manners I have, hosting manners. I didn't stay to watch Rock Valkyrie land. And then as I looked here, not only did we have Rob, we got Tim Dog on final. We got Whiskey Papa. Good Fixins on final. I am so sorry, you guys. That was horrible of me. I should have popped back in after the replay to see how you did. So I am so sorry, guys. I'm not a very I'm not a very good streamer sometimes. I was honestly a little bit nervous about this plane loading in. Sometimes it freaks out when you try to load it in at a seaplane base. So I'm going to keep it as generic. I'm not messing with anything. It is what it is. I'm not going to mess with the livery. I'm not going to mess with the registration number, anything. I'm just going to roll with what we have right here because it appears to be like okay, just sitting where it's at right now. Welcome in, T-Sac. Interesting story. Yeah, why can't something like that happen to us, huh? Jeez, get a little stock, forget about it. Oh, by the way, 18 million. Yeah, adios. No doubt about that. Okay, well, we got one thing we do have is it's cold up here, but we should be able to. I think I'm gonna try it. It looks pretty doable, I think. Yeah, let me get. I do want to get a little dispatch here so that I know how much fuel I need. And so we are Juno, which is Papa Alpha, Juliet November, and we're down to Petersburg, Papa Alpha, Papa Gulf today, out here on the southeastern coast, or southeastern portion, I should say. Well, southeastern coast of Alaska, and should be fun. Should be fun. It's just a little short hop, only just a little over 100 miles. And the Beaver probably gonna take us about an hour and a half, but I think we'll have fun. Let's see. What do I need to do? We need to go fuel management, and actually I need to connect to the VAT simulation network, DHC2. There's a little de Havilland DHC2 Beaver. That looks good. We're gonna pick our aircraft over here in SimBrief dispatch, and let's make sure we're in freedom units, and we will. Oh, it's gotta. Hold on. Edit flight. It has an IFR flight plan. We don't want that. We just want VFR. We're gonna go direct, and because we don't want to have to fly any crazy departures or arrivals or anything like that. We might have to simulate picking up a little bit of a pop-up IFR or something like that. All right, it's saying, I have no idea. It's saying that this exceeds my aircraft range. It's only a 51-mile flight, so I have no idea why it thinks it's past my range. It's not. The calculator saying I need 1,000 pounds of fuel. Okay, we're gonna fill the tanks. I don't need anything in the tips, so let's apply that. We have plenty of fuel. I don't know what's going on. What did I pick? Did I pick the wrong aircraft, maybe? No? I don't know. It says with 1,000 pounds of fuel, I'm still going to be short. So I don't always believe what SimBrief says, but in this case, I definitely don't. But it is nice to have that, because then we can open up Navigraph and we can load this flight in here. We can have a little bit of a visual of what's going on, what we're doing, all that good stuff. Yeah, there we are. So just a little straight shot down here. And the idea here is departure And if we feel brave, we can come down this little strait here, the Gastineau Channel. If we don't, we'll come out here to, this little bit bigger stretch here around Young Bay, down past Grand Island, Grave Point Webcam, and just take the Stevens Passage all the way down into Petersburg. The airfield, the water runways are here, kind of like they are in Juneau. Wow, does it look like? What in the heck? Are we getting a tornado here? What are we getting? What is going on? Are we getting a tornado? What in the name of cumulonimbus is going on here, my friends? Holy cow. Wow. What is that? Truly. That looks like a freaking tornado. Do they show it? Are they having a tornado up here? I don't know about. They don't get tornadoes. Juneau water. Big old. Do they get tornadoes up here? Does that not look like a freaking? I gotta take a picture of that. Nobody's gonna believe me. The heck, man. I don't want to fly towards that, do I? But then again, I kind of do. All right. Are they really? Can anyone confirm? That looks like a tornado. I'm telling you. All right. Anyway. Okay, enough messing around. What are we doing? What's my stream? Okay. It does. It's an F7, man. That's a niter. That's a niter right there. Could somebody check the real world weather and make sure Juneau's okay? Or this would be just south of Juneau, I guess. All right, I got to get going. Come on, let's rock and roll. Once in a lifetime self prank. Goodness gracious. Everything there is good. Good. Sweet. Where's my page where I hook up the... Where's my page where I hook up the heater? I got to have some engine heat here. Maintenance report. No. I don't want automatic engine start. Where's my page where I need to hook up the heater? Oh, maybe I can't because I'm on the water, do you suppose? Am I going to be able to... I may not be able to start this damn thing. It's too cold. Too cold for a correct startup. Oh, Lord. Well, we're going to try an incorrect startup then, I guess, and just see how it goes. Let's see here. Normal ops. Ignition off. Parking brake is... This is where it freaks out a little bit. We're going to disconnect the parking brake. I don't care. I'm okay floating away from this dock a little bit. That's fine. Trim, switches, everything's good. All right, we're going to go battery. We're going to go beacon and nav. We are going to... Forgot to get my propeller lever out. We're going to see what it is. It's real time, real weather, so we're going to see what it is, guys. Oh, yes, we will. Throttle, prop, mixture. Okay. All right, so we need to go, let's see. Throttle, yep, good. We're going to just rotate the blades around a little bit so we get the oil out of there. And we're keeping an eyeball on anybody. We're watching that funnel cloud, right? Uh-oh, it's kind of going away now. Man. I got a pretty good picture of it, though. I did. It's going away. It's going away. And I turned all my sounds down, so let's get those sounds turned back up. All right. That's good. Okay, propeller area is clear. Batteries on. Fuel can be turned on to the. Let's go full. Let's go front tank. Mixture to full rich. We're going to go throttle. Let's see, for this first little bit. Yeah, we're going to wobble pump it up to 5 psi to 4, 5, maybe one more. Sounds good. We're going to come over here. We're going to give it a full 8 shots. Since it's so cold. It's just 7 or 8. I think that's 7. Wants me to turn on the maintenance report, but it won't let me do a. It won't let me warm my engine up because I'm out here in the. I'm out here in the water, so it won't let me do that. So I have no idea how this is gonna. If this is going to work or not. So, all right. Wobble pump and ignition switches are on to both. We're going to go booster coils and crank. Oh, come on, baby. Oil system is failing. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, you can hear it. You can hear it. Look at the oil. Look at the temps of everything. Come on, oil temp. Come on. Oh gosh. I can't warm it up. I think if you don't get oil pressure within the first 30 seconds, you're supposed to kill it. All right. All right. I can't warm up and use proper oil for the season. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Maintenance report. What kind of oil do you suppose I need? Overhaul needed. Replace. Yeah, we can't get something out to warm the engine up, but we can have the A&P swim out to do a little quick oil pump refresh. All right. Starter 1, replace. All right, it's just hot. It's just hot. I know. I get it. Because I left it cranking because I was freaked out about the. Should use whiskey. You're right. You're always right about that. All right, let's go. Let's try it again. What the heck? Do I have any fuel pressure? No, I don't. Let's get some fuel pressure built up here. There's no way this is gonna work. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh yeah, I think my guy is toast here. All right, sim coders, brand new. There we go, brand spanking new. Can I do the heater up here? Maybe I can do the heater up here. Check out toggle toe. Maintenance static element. See, here's the thing now. Do I have fuel? Okay, so I do. So let's see if it'll start now. Okay, right, left, both. Booster coils. That sounds a little better. Oh, it's trying. It's trying, guys. Ooh, I can hear. We have oil pressure. We just have way too much oil pressure. We're probably gonna see it start spouting out here momentarily. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Alternator, avionics. We are going to take it really. I need a little more power so it doesn't. We're going to just take it really slow and easy. And I think I need to put the. That puts them up. I want to keep these guys, the water rudders, down because then they can steer. Ooh, that guy, there's a twin otter. Look at that. Or not a twin otter, but a turbo otter. Nice. Back up here by Beaver Row. I was trying to get outside to see if the funnel cloud was still there. I don't think so. I'm not sure. All I know is it's going to get dark and yucky here in just a little bit. So let's not run into this guy. Why does it look like there's a fence across my water? Can I not go any farther here? Okay. I think this is as far back as I can go. How are my temps? They're not good. They are not good. Oh, my carb temp is off the charts here. Oh, Lord. I don't have a great feeling about this. I don't have a great feeling for this. I don't think we're quite ready, or not quite warmed up yet. We're going to have to take another lap. Oh, Cody Bear. Do I have any sense of what the wind is doing here? Calm. Well, that's good, I guess. Oh, there. Now she's starting to come. Now she's starting to come around. I'll lean a little bit here. Hey, this could be kind of a Texas Fun Flyboy. It could be kind of a dangerous game if we said you have to take a shot for every shot that you give of primer. That wouldn't be probably a very good thing to do.
TOS, system test okay.
All right, I think we're getting happier. Yeah, we are. We are. Temps are getting closer, and the carb temps I guess aren't bad. They can be anywhere beside. They just can't go over 30. Cylinder temps are still pretty chilly. So we'll take. How about we take one more lap down this way? Now, what direction are we heading here? We're heading like on a 070. So I should update that. Okay. So that would be a turn. Yeah, I kind of think I maybe want to depart the other way anyway, and then turn south on a 132. I'm going to set this guy up here to be more or less 132-ish. And how are we doing? Lots of room here. I was going to also... Oops. Where am I going? PAPG. So I can at least get a little bit of a visual on where I'm going. And heck, I don't know. It looks like I could maybe make it down the chute here. All right, I tell you what. We'll take one more lap up to the top, and then we'll depart eastbound. It'll be a right-hand turnout. And oh, we've got JPC coming in with 74 months. I raise your holy macaroni. I say holy guacamole, my friend. Thank you so much. That's incredible, dude. That is just incredible, man. Oh, there's my pathway out to the open ocean. Let's go out there where there's a little more room. I don't think you'd be taking off in this little spot here. I think you'd be going out a little ways. JPC, so nice to see you, my friend. Thank you again. You're awesome, dude. Looks like we had a lot of Virtual USA Flying Clubbers doing the Carolina GA event today. That was kind of nice. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's very much out there, if I'm being honest. Alright, we're going to stay in here. And we're just going to use this little area. Alright, we'll come on up to the top. In our next pass, when we turn eastbound, we'll be out of here. Did you have a chance to get out and fly any, or you maybe you're on location somewhere right now? Juno, CTAF 1870. Too exhausted? Yeah. Oh, red eye last night. Oh man. Yeah, and the time change is always nice. Yes. Couldn't agree more. It's funny how 1 hour will just mess you up, but it really does. Okay. So hopefully we can get down to Petersburg before it gets too dark. Juno traffic. Beaver November 11816 is preparing to depart the water runway eastbound. We'll be straight out to the southeast. Juno traffic. Yeah, I got this fence here. It's probably about as far as I can take it. Vegas to Newark. Oh boy. All right, you guys. We're ready. Turn the lights on. Turn the pitot on. Let's do it. I'm gonna drop the water rudder, or pull the water rudders up. Just over boosted. That's not good. There we go. That's better. And we're airborne, baby. We're gonna just stay down here nice and low, guys and gals. 10:30 departure time with a 6 a.m. East Coast arrival. Oof. Those are tough. How far in advance, Mike, do you know that you're going to have those? Like, do you know this is coming a couple weeks in advance so you can sort of get yourself in a little bit of a sleep habit, or do you just find out a couple nights before and just freaking coffee through it and just catch up the next day? Oh, okay. So like, what can you do, or is there anything that you do, I guess, to kind of get yourself ready for that? Like, do you try to get yourself a good nap before, like after dinner, try to get a couple hours of sleep, or do you just freaking roll with it and just pull an all-nighter? Okay, we are going to be very gentle on the old aircraft today, on the engine, since we started when it was super cold out. We're going to put some carb heat on as well. Oh, wait a second, did I just make it cold? Yeah, oops. Gosh dang it.
Don't sink.
Sorry?
Don't sink.
Now I just turned it off. There's carb heat on.
Don't.
All right, lady. We're going to be at 1,000. So you do try to get a couple hours. Yeah. You should. Oh, beforehand, and then you got a couple more when you got home. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to come home at 6 in the morning, you know, and then freaking sleep all day, because then you're all messed up. You can't go to bed. Yeah. Yeah. I worked nights a couple of years in college. Hey, look, we got some potentially developing, like, Armageddon-sized funnel clouds here. There's our one funnel cloud we were tracking. We don't know what we're getting into here, JPC. It could be the Armageddon. Even for the beaver, this is a little scary looking. I guess the one thing we've got in our favor is as long as we have water underneath us, we've got a place to land. Because we're this guy. I really do like the color overall livery of this. I wish I could kind of make it a November 11816 deal, but
Pull up.
yeah.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
But all right, we're gonna shoot down. Excuse me, the Gastineau channel here, and yeah, maybe so, Mike. Seeing as my BizJet event only drew like 4 people, I don't know. I'm down for it. I like doing seaplane stuff. Maybe I'll try to work on a couple of sceneries, but the problem is I gotta find seaplane scenery for Microsoft, and then I don't mind making it for X-Plane, but I don't remember how to make anything for Microsoft. But yeah, maybe I'll try to work on some scenery, and we'll figure something out. Oh man!
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
All right. We're going at 1,000. I don't know what it is, man. I just hope it's not a funnel cloud that touches down with us in it. It's okay. JPC. They're kind of fun to do. I'm going to turn the lights off.
Terrain ahead.
I do think it's fun to have the variety as well, so I may work on that. JPC, that's a good idea. Something's about to happen here. We need to get past it. We need to get past it.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
All right, you're inhibited. We are in terrain the entire way, baby. And it's not really a pain. It isn't. It isn't. I don't mind. I just want to make sure. I always like with a niche event like that, I like to make sure that there's places for people to go. You know, some freeware scenery. Because both of these airports are nice, but they're payware. You know, and they're X-Plane 12, and they're not Microsoft. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to make sure, because I think that's part of what makes people kind of not necessarily want to fly, is if they don't really have a good-looking scenery, you know. There's lots of float planes in both sims, though, that come with the sim, so the airplane won't be a problem. Chris, I don't even know. I think we're going to have to go down even a little further here. I've done this route, not necessarily through the Gastineau channel, but I've done this route up here in this area at like 50 feet before, so I am prepared. I'm fully prepared. Down we go. Down we go. I hope I have my altimeter set correctly. Oh boy. We need to keep some little reference in in our sights. Don't want to be out there in the whiteout. There we go. See, down 700 feet. Looking good. This is beaver. This is beaver weather, man. Just a little hand fly. You know, hope we're not picking up ice. All that good stuff. What was my altimeter at Juneau? I don't know if I had one. Did I ever grab one? It was supposed to be. What the heck is the altimeter at Juneau? Can somebody look at Juneau ATIS and tell me what the altimeter is supposed to be? I'm having a hard time finding it on my Sky Vector here. All right, so we're out, just about out of the channel, and we're going to be looking for, this is Grand Island, and we need to stay north of Grand Island here. Can you do METAR? I don't even know. Anybody have it yet? QNH altimeter Juneau, so we can get a rough idea how close we are. I don't know what he's doing. He's fired up because I think my mom's walking by, and I think he thinks he's gonna get something, probably treat for him. But then he gets coughing, and then it's just like, he just can't stop, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't see, so on my Sky Vector, I don't see an altimeter anymore. I see all kinds of snow showers and overcast at this and broken at that, and remarks AO2, and for the life of me, I can't see. I've got wind, I just can't see. I should have checked, because I would have been, I mean, we would have been sea level. I should have checked. I don't know what we were. Yeah, he had a seizure last night too, which is not good. He's on medication, but he has them every now and again, so that's always bad. But otherwise, today he seems to be in pretty good spirits. He's back to his old bossy self, so I think that's a good thing. All right, past Grand Island. Get a little bit up into it again. I'm going to try to get down below 1,000. I was down to about 7,000, and that was pretty good. I do have, if all else fails, it's not exactly the best navigation in the world, but we do have that out in front of us too that we can use for some situational awareness. But it's always good if you have sight of the coastline, because then that lets you have an idea. Like out here, you don't know where the water is. You definitely don't know where it is looking that way.
500.
Betty will tell you. It's always good to keep the shoreline in view. Man, we are getting down. Holy crap. We are getting down. Oh, man. Alright, we do have something in front of us here. Gotta be careful. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's hold it level and steady here, and let's just descend nice and easy. Not 1,000 feet per minute there, sir. We are, oh, now we want to climb. Yeah, we must be picking up a little bit of the weather, because we're like up and down now and left and right. I can't keep it steady. There's Grand Island again, thank goodness. Ooh. Hello, coastline. Yeah, we're definitely not VFR legal here, are we? Okay, let's just keep going down. We do have an island out in front of us here, I think. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in deep trouble. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I don't feel good about finding the track through here, so oh, we're picking up ice. We're slow. Well, that's what it is. We're freaking picking up ice, you guys. Oh boy. Yeah, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, y'all. Trying to get a little airspeed built up here, but I keep pitching up and down, just crazy. I can't get trimmed out. What's the deal? I just want to climb a little bit. I'm trying to keep one eye on the GTN so I can get clear. I've got terrain right in front of me. Of course, I canceled the toss. I want to climb. I want to climb and try to see if I can get up above it here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going right over the top. I might be in trouble. We may be in trouble here. Somebody get SAR on the phone. Alright, now we're climbing. We've got, there we go. We are luckily clear of that terrain.
500.
I knew it wasn't much, but I'm like, it's not 500. We gotta get over this little hill. And then we can point it. Generally eastbound, and we'll be out over the. Once we get past this hill, we got a lot of water we can navigate. And we'll just try to climb up, see if we can't get over the top of it. Whew, yeah, we were. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, does not look good at the moment, Beethoven. That's right. we might have to cheat the weather here. I was really hoping we could stay live weather, but oh, wait a second, I think we might be breaking out of it here. If we can get, yeah, IFR with the beaver, that's right. That's right. Not recommended. I do feel like I can see a little bit of light. I don't know. We're just going to try to now hold it steady and just try to climb nice and easy. We've got a pretty good power setting here. And we're doing okay. Still just hand flying, you know, just I feel like for whatever reason there we were getting tossed around a little bit. But maybe if we get up over the top, we can kind of sort ourselves out. We do have the ability. This is an amphib, so we do have the ability, you guys, to land on a regular asphalt runway if we need to. So technically, do I have any kind of, technically I think I could shoot some kind of an instrument approach here if we have to. I don't want to, but I may not have a choice. And for the record, both airports are reporting, both airports are reporting VFR conditions. So I just think it's a matter of getting there and then getting down through the muckety-muck. And if we're able to do that, we might be all right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's good practice to hand fly using the instruments. I shouldn't even be looking outside. I'm just right here the whole time. Getting slow, right? So trying to pitch down a little bit. Get some airspeed back up. I'm not doing a very good job of staying level. Yeah, that's better. As the airspeed comes back up, our vertical speed should increase. You know, we're doing all right here. Might have to look over here on occasion. Yeah, we're still in the blue. How high are the clouds? That's the question. We're through 3,500 now. And how far are we? How far go here? 80 miles still. Okay, we got time. We got time for things to get a lot better here. Totally VFR, visually frightened risks. Visually frightening risks. Yes, that's better. It helps if I can read. I should slap it on autopilot here and do some flight planning. All right, I'm gonna turn my layers on here. I don't see I don't see any clouds anywhere. All right. Let me look at something. Real world weather, real world time. Yeah, so see, look at the conditions are not as bad. I don't know why but it's definitely not that here, I guess. And as I look again, I'm checking Sky Vector. I don't see any clouds on Sky Vector. Checking Navigraph weather. Well, I guess we are going through maybe a little bit of something, but it does look to me like if we can continue to the southeast, that we will eventually break out of or get past. This is just like a little bit of rain with ice and snow. No big deal. All right, 4,500. We're really getting tossed around now. We must be in the middle of the storm here. I thought you were, Shusey, making a Frightened Rabbits reference. Have you ever heard of the band Frightened Rabbits? They were kind of around in like the 2000s. Okay. Yeah, oh, they're in the back. Yeah, the Frightened Rabbits are in the back, yeah. Okay. Oh boy, Slanty. Look away. Look away, my ATC friend. We are we're trying to be VFR. We're just actually in like a lot of trouble here, but I'm excited. I haven't had a chance to look. I'm excited to see how your slant artwork turned out. I hope my suggestion helped. And thanks for the ATC, buddy. That was fun. VFR-ish. We are in survival mode right now, and we're descending. We're getting all kinds of crazy wind changes here, and we're up and we're down, and we're just trying to stay in the blue. And looking ahead at our weather radar, we're cheating a little bit because we've got the weather on the other screen over here, and it says we should be popping out here in just a bit. VFR adjacent, that's right. I want to see it through for another couple of minutes, but if I have to, we'll definitely change the weather, because you wouldn't be flying. I get that. You wouldn't be flying a float plane in conditions such as this. No doubt about that. Our track. Oh boy. Yeah, I bet this looks really, really professional. Well, I hope you had fun tonight, Slant Alpha. Tag, you're it, right? 70, man. Thank you, sir. It was a cool event. I enjoyed the heck out of it, and we had lots of virtual USA Flying Clubbers in there. Hopefully we did everything procedurally at least close. A lot of fun. I don't think I've ever flown into Kinston So that was cool. And make sure you pass along my thank you and appreciation to everybody who helped with the event tonight. That was fun. All right, 4,000 appears to be what we're going to be doing here, guys. What? Look, we couldn't help, but when it was Seymour Johnson approach. Is that what you're called, Seymour Johnson? Everybody in chat was daring me to say the old middle school joke that goes along with Seymour. Okay, thank you. It's pretty good sound, isn't it, Fixie? It's not the happy 26 and 19 right now. It's more of the "you're making me work" sound. Probably because it has an inch of ice everywhere on the airframe. Yes, but that's cool, man. It's pretty cool. Nice that you can just pop around to different spots and feel comfortable enough to do that now. All right, according to my Navigraph weather, we should be getting close to being out of our little predicament here, but we are losing airspeed and altitude, so that neither one of those are a good thing. The only good thing we have is that we have a lot of ocean down below us. So if we run out of everything like we are right now, oh goodness. Oh goodness. We do have water below us. If I can somehow I know the water's down there, but can I find it in a survivable manner if I need to? I don't think we're going to get above 4,000 here, guys. I think that's just kind of our ceiling right now. So I'm just going to try to level off here, trim out, and see how we do. And hope we just break out of it. Well, we went back to the some of our favorite middle school literature. And, of course, one of them was The Yellow River by I.P. Freely. There was the follow-up to that, Under the Grandstand by Seymour Butts. And then Good Fixins', though, had another part. I didn't realize it was a trilogy. Good Fixins', can you tell me again what the name of that third book was? I hadn't heard of it till tonight. I'm ready to check it out. I'm going to go maybe get the audiobook. I'll pause and let Good Fixins share that third book. Yeah, Tiger Training. Thank you. I was going to let you do it, Fixie, but that's an opportunity missed, man. So anyway, a good middle school chuckle was had by all. And the other question then becomes, like the IP Freely, the first two books are automatic shares with my soon-to-be 8-year-old grandson who's coming home for Easter. But at what age is the Tiger Training book going to be an appropriate joke for the junior first officer? I'm thinking when he turns 13. I think it's going to be a good joke for a 13-year-old kid. You know, his attitude will be in full effect at that point. I don't know. All right, the only way we're keeping airspeed, by the way, is by diving at 1,000 feet per minute. So we've got that going for us. Whoops. I feel like I can't hold it level, and but the good news is we're still at 3,400 feet. What may happen today, guys, is if I see any kind of a sucker hole, I might dive for it, and we may just make our last 50 miles doing a little step taxi all the way down to Petersburg. I'm okay with that. I'm not too proud to do that. with any luck, we'll be breaking out of it here in just a second. There's a weather station coming up here, right? I thought. I would really love. I wouldn't be opposed to just taking it down nice and easy if I had an updated ATIS, which I just don't have at the moment. All right, still just kind of cheating it, using that as a little synthetic, terrain. I do feel like I'm seeing some potential breakout-ish stuff. Maybe I'm just wanting to see that. I don't know. Oops, we're over boosting here. Let's pull back a little bit. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely coming out of it. Look at that. Look at that. Back down to 1,000 feet where we're probably happy. We're right in the middle of the Stevens Passage right now, so it's right where we want to be. Thank you, GTN 750. Man, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have that sucker, because we have a little bit of a VOR. Oh man, that would have been significantly more challenging. I would have had to have been using some autopilot, so I could have been flipping my channels around. Oh, and the other thing is, I don't even know if this thing... I had some trouble with the Nav1 tracking a radial the other day, so I don't even know if it would work, honestly. Alright, well, we're heading back down. 2,200 at the moment. I feel like it is getting a little lighter out. You can kind of see shadows, the reflections of the mountains at least, and there's a coastline over there, so that's nice. We'll try to keep that coastline in sight. I've been afraid to look down here at my T's and P's. You know what, I should have looked, because my front tank is... Oh, we're still doing pretty good, actually, fuel-wise. Fly over there. That takes us way out of our way, though. Okay, down we go. Gosh, we should be through it. For the most part, we should be through it according to all the weather data that I have, you guys. But and then there shouldn't be really anything at all as we get down by Petersburg. Okay, 1,500, 1,400. We're going to need a full engine rebuild on this bad boy, because we started it up when it was way too cold. We've already redone the starter and something else. We fixed two things. All right, what are we aiming for? Kind of the point here. Okay, I'm good with that. It's kind of like a marine haze or something, isn't it, guys? I keep looking over my glasses like which one gives me a better view. Neither. Alright, what do we got? We still have 39 minutes of this. Oh my gosh, are we gonna make it? I don't know. Should I switch to the center tank at some point? Yeah, we still have plenty of fuel in the front. Okay, down we go. We're just kind of doing our thing here at 1,000 feet. I think I ended up on the wrong side of this island, by the way.
500.
Oh boy. So 500, huh? So that means my altimeter's off. So let's do that. Call that right there. Yikes. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We're going to go from this shoreline to this shoreline over here, which I can see, and then we're going to follow that shoreline kind of all the way home, all the way down. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna open it up in the tab right now. This will be a good distraction. I like the fishnet gloves the best, I think, Slanty. Oh, those have become so good. So good. I love it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. I tell you what, a pickle festival sounds a lot more fun than flying in this this low layer marine stuff. That's all I can say. All right. Here's the book cover. Oh my gosh. Oh, there. Oh, thanks for making me laugh, you guys, and keeping my mind off the intense, terrible danger I put everyone in here. Slanty, thanks for sharing that, man. Thanks for the raid. I know it's a school night for you, young man. And I think we all know how this is going to end, so I wouldn't blame you if you head out. I think we know where this one's going. But that's okay. We're gonna fly the plane until the end. We're never gonna stop flying it. Yeah, Good Fixins gets all the credit on that one for sure. All right, we are also got some serious gyro drift going on here. We should be at about, well, maybe not. We're maybe pretty close actually. 120 and 120. Yeah, we're not bad. We're not bad. We're not bad. Okay, I'm just gonna try to hold heading until one of two things happens. Either number one, we break out of the muck, or number two, we catch sight of our coastline. And actually, I think I might even come over. We may go like more of a 120-ish, maybe even like there, 115-ish. There we go. Because that'll put us on keep us on the magenta highway more or less. We're climbing. I don't want to climb. Oh my gosh, that is a seriously great. That is so good. That's got to go somewhere on someone's Discord. All right. Track list. Deal with it. Pour some sauce on me. Pickle me, baby. Pickle me, baby. One more time. Ballad of Mount Olive, Tears of Tabasco. Oh my gosh. We can't. Let's never change, guys. Let's just never change. Don't worry about what our wives think about us. As long as we have each other, we know that we're not wrong. If we're all on the same, you know, maturity level, our wives are wrong. Yeah, we got a little bit of ground contact out there. We really truly do. We got a boat. Cutter, U.S. Coast Cutter 2 Whiskey Lima. Maybe we should go land next to him and ask him how the weather is down south.
500.
Does that put in perspective how low we are, I guess? Maybe, kinda. We're good, we're good. Does anybody know, can you actually land on a carrier in X-Plane 12? I haven't tried to do that in a long time. Get a little ambush flying boats. That's right, that's right. Yeah. I'd love to try to take a helicopter over there and land on that sucker. But I think last time I tried an X-Plane 11, they actually tried to do, they like took evasive maneuvers. And I couldn't, I was trying to bring just like a, I don't even know, but I couldn't ever get them lined up. They were turning away from me. Hey, there's some more shipping traffic here. We must be getting close to Petersburg. Yeah, this looks like a carrier. Permission to buzz the tower, sir. It's kind of nice having these guys because you can kind of see where the water level is. That's really actually pretty sweet. What am I seeing over there? Helicopter is that a helicopter coming off of the, what is that, a helicopter coming off of that? That's freaking cool, man. Do you suppose that's is that part of the ship scenery? That's freaking cool if it is. Wow, that's awesome. What do we got? This is cool. This makes me want to get some kind of a fighter jet for X-Plane. I don't think I can. I don't have the right aircraft. I don't think my float plane, even though it is an amphib, I don't know how well it would do. Gives me some ideas though for a frickin' mission, man. Wouldn't that be cool to try to, like, I wonder how like, I don't know, man. That's give me ideas. I love that helicopter out there. Well, that's got to be a part of the ship's, you know. God, that ship looks awesome, doesn't it? Holy crap. That looks awesome. Can land on it if I'm brave enough. I just want to make it. I just want to make it to Petersburg. We're definitely gonna do. I have to get a fighter jet. We got to try that, Fixie. You and me, man. We tried our luck in Microsoft with varying levels of success, I might add. I bet we could pull something off in X-Plane. How would you find them though? Is it listed on the map or something? How would you know where they're at? Does anybody know that? Can anybody answer that question for me? as I'm at 350 feet. Oofda. Okay, I gotta try to not lose any more altitude here, you guys. They used to show on the map. X-Plane 11 did. Where's my map at? Is there a shortcut key to show map? I don't see anything. I don't see anything in there right now. All right, that's a hit M for map. Nope, that didn't do it for me. Well, all right, that's a different idea for a different stream, guys. We better stay mission focused here, or that carrier and helicopter are going to be on a search and recovery mission. All right, now I got to also look ahead here because we're coming up on. So this little island here that we're heading towards, it's a 3,500 foot piece of elevation, so we're not going to be able to go over it. We're going to have to go around it, but I'd love to try to maneuver myself to at least see the edge of it, because we kind of need that to guide ourselves. Can anybody pull up the Cape Fanshawe webcam and see if it really truly is this yucky out? Cape Fanshawe, as F-A-N-S-H-A-W webcam. Weather cam, sorry. All right, Fixie, thanks for hanging out, man. Sorry again I didn't watch your landing. Hope it was a good one. But have a good night's sleep, and I'll be back. I think I'm back Thursday. Take care, buddy. Oh man, I almost see blue. Do I see blue? I almost see blue sky here, guys. Okay, I'm doing a Google search for Cape Fanshawe. I shouldn't be doing that. Should not be doing that. I just am curious to see if this is really the weather that's happening down here right now, or if we're getting X-planed. This camera might be offline, it says. Oh boy. There's no available image for the current camera. Darn. Okay, well, that's alright. So we're still just coming in, looking for this little island here. We're kind of using still just using our TDS to kind of guide us, more or less. If we could pick up this shoreline, there's a oh, there we go. Well, so Slanty, I don't have, and I know how it is. Sometimes your sim weather lags behind real world weather. Oh, unexplained. I see. Now it took me a second. See, I'm laser focused right now, and I'm actually just really happy that we're breaking out of this, at least, even if it's only for a moment. But yeah, the weather here in the sim is supposed to be live weather, but it appears to be a lot nastier than it is reporting on all of my little dealamabobbers here. Like, well, I mean, snow showers, broken at 3, overcast at 4. So I mean, like, we should be, I don't know. I think for the most part we are below most of it, but maybe we're just picking up a little bit of that, like I say, that little marine layer. I don't know. All I know is we've made it farther than I thought. We're within 40 miles of it now, guys, so we're getting there. We're getting there. If I had to, I feel like I could land right now. If we were smart, there's a little bay. I don't think it has a seaport, but we could pull the airplane up on shore. We got more shipping traffic? No. Oh, it's like a little lighthouse deal. Cool. I really want to try to take a fighter jet out to that carrier now. Now this is looking as nice as it's been since we left Juneau, though. Honestly, this is about what it looked like when we left Juneau, except for the giant freaking F7 tornado that we took a picture of. Check this out. How about that? That's what we were looking at. Some funnel clouds, and I don't know what happened exactly, but weather's been a little weird tonight. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. It's been fun. It's been a little less. This flight's been a little less relaxing than the one up to Kinston, but fun nonetheless. Get out here on the skid, get some fresh air. Invigorating. Like I can actually give you a little flyby view finally. That sounds so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so now the challenge here. We got to wrap around this island and follow the channel up here. But we're going to have to jump from one side. You can kind of just barely see over here the opposite coastline coming into view. So we're going to come in there. We're going to hang a little bit of a left, and that's going to sort of put us on like an extended right base for the Petersburg water runway, which, if we can see the beacon of the airfield, the water runway is just to the north of all the airfield festivities here. Asphalt runway is 5 and 23, and I would guess the water runway is probably the same. It doesn't really have the water runway listed, but a 5 and a 2-3. The winds too are they're variable, so and now they're reporting calm, so we can just more or less, I think, come in on a right base, and so that for us that'd be landing runway 23. Our CTAF is what? It's not listed, so that means 22.9. No, it's 22.5, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Well, that's actually for the. That's actually for the little field that's, I don't know. That's interesting. All right. Well, we haven't been making any radio calls tonight anyway, so 1, 2, 2, 5, and okay. That's what X-Pilots give me for the CTAF for PAPG. And sometimes I know airfields share those CTAFs if they're close together. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility here. I'm just looking to see. Yep, 225 actually says that on the airport chart. Okay, cool. I feel okay with that. Yep, we're just gonna come in right base, runway 23. Oh, that could be true as well, Slanty. I didn't think about that. You might be right on that. You might be right on that. What? So that would mean I departed, and well, Juneau's a different story because Juneau was a towered field, so it was 18.7, which is what we had in. So all right, but yeah, you might be right. I'm excited about the Alaskan flying that we're going to get to do. I've been working on a couple of scenery add-ons up here just to help out the GA crew, at least in X-Plane. And then obviously there's several good payware and freeware options in Microsoft 2024 as well. So it should be a lot of fun. And for those of you that don't know, Slant Alpha Adventures is going to stretch his ATC legs a little bit and do some, probably like, you thinking once a month or so, Slanty, coming up and staffing up one of the airfields. I don't know if you've decided on which airfield yet or not. I know you've announced you're going to do it. I don't want to give anything away that's not meant to be given away just yet. But anyway, he's going to be up here, and we're going to have some ATC to enjoy Alaska a little bit. So I've been working on some stuff. Like I say, it's a great place to fly. Oh, and we need fuel to fly though. Whew, still had a little fuel pressure. Anchorage approach. Okay, very good, very good. So just kind of for those of you that are interested in doing something up here, maybe take a look. There's a really excellent freeware anchorage from $0 payware for X-Plane 12, and then I have a payware for Microsoft 2024 as well. They're both really, really good. And then there's a host of nice scenery options up here. And as you can tell, you can fly all kinds of things. You can fly the float planes if you want. And yes, there is a float plane, seaplane base up in Alaska, or up in Anchorage, that is right there, located right next to, the international airport. Obviously, you can fly the big heavies if you want to. If you want to, it could be your launching point for your UPS cargo haul over to Hong Kong, whatever you want. But it could be a little BizJet hub. There's some FBOs there. So there's just all kinds of, it's an area with a rich variety of aviation opportunities, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you met him. Heck yeah, man. He's done some good work. I'm a big ZDP fan. I've got everything that they've put out, basically. It is high quality and fits my budget nicely. Needless to say. Could we shoot this little deal right here, you ask? The answer to that question is I don't know, but I'm not going to. I don't think that takes us to where we want to go. Man, Slanty, you got to get back on the what they call it, the plywood. Oh man, the 747 crew. You went out there when it was very much a work in progress. And what did you guys call it? The plywood. The cedar clipper. Yeah. What a perfect name. And now that thing is absolutely incredible. So I hope you can get out there. Not much a scenery guy. Yeah, so Iowa Scotsman, what I like about the ZDP stuff is he's got his own library. So that's That's like, it's a very low resource deal. Like, you don't have to download 15 libraries. I think he makes use of his own library. I think you need to have OpenSAM and maybe Mr. X. I don't know, but like everything else, like, so they're a very frame friendly deal, and they just look fantastic. So yeah, yeah, Slanty, I'm with you. I just like, that was so cool. I watched Matt and those guys just have a blast, and what a great, I mean, like, I think they had as much fun building it, maybe more, than flying it, if that's possible, because they were in it, flew the heck out of it. But just watching that thing, the progress they made on that thing was really something. But yeah, Iowa Scotsman, it's I mean, there's a handful. I don't know. He's got 6 or 8 of them out or something like that. And he tends to do bigger airports, so you know, kind of scratches that itch. He might have more than that, actually. I don't know, but I think I have about 8 of them, 6 or 8 of them. He reminds me a lot of, you remember when Mr. X was kind of just starting out, and he was making like LA, and you know, he was making some, he made Boston. The ZDP guys kind of remind me of that, and it might only be one dude, I don't know, but I have a feeling that he's probably gonna put some payware stuff out there at a certain point. All right, folks, 23 miles. You can kind of see where we're at here pretty soon. Right around this little hill, I think, is what we're looking at. Right-hand base, 15 minutes to go. I think we might make it. Back up to 1,000 feet. 26 and 19. We just about crashed because we ran out of fuel, but we're now in the center tank, the middle tank. We got tons of fuel. Everything is green and happy. Oil pressure's even come down. I can't wait to read the maintenance report after this flight. The A&P is going to be pissed. This is going to do it for me tonight, by the way, you guys. It's getting a little bit late here. I do have tomorrow off, though, so I'm kicking around. Maybe doing something. I don't know. Maybe. I'm in the middle of making some. I'm working on making some scenery objects for a couple of my airports, and I'm sort of in that gets worse before it gets better phase. This is where every time that I've learned Blender, I've got to this point, and I've been like, I can't be bothered. So I'm going to try to power through that. So that might be what tomorrow is. My wife has given me 14 things that I could also do if I wanted to. You know how that works, but anyway, we will see how it shakes out. So there's a possibility of maybe a little bonus stream at some point. I don't know. We'll see. And again, I might just go back to bed. I might get up tomorrow morning, take care of the dogs, have a little breakfast, and go back to bed. The only way you can get over that time change is you got to sleep your way out of it, man. I'm telling you, you got to sleep your way out of it. our boss sent out a little reminder text last night about that. My wife and I are super ultra paranoid about it. When we were in college, we overslept and showed up late to church, and we thought we were doing good because we were walking in like we thought we were there as like 10 minutes early, which is way early for us, especially in college. We thought we were doing great, and we walk in and the guy's closing up shop, and we're like, oh crap. Oh man, you know that meme where Grandpa Simpson walks in and Bart's sitting at the table there, and he walks in, hangs his hat up, and he just takes another turn and goes back out. That was us. We're just like, crap. I mean, it happens, but ever since then, I mean, like, that was a traumatic moment for us. So we're like, before we go to bed, we're changing every clock, and now that what's really taking the pressure off is our phones, you know, doing it automatically, which helps. So you don't have to worry about your alarm being off. The one clock I forgot to change, though, that cost me a little this morning was my coffee maker clock, because I had it to set to automatically start brewing at about 10 after 6, right? I thought, but it was not to be. I had to go in and manually start it like some kind of animal. Continuous ignition. What's going on? Chair TV. What is up? Never gonna give up. Welcome in, you guys. First time chatters. Continuous ignition. Do you know you are a part of a very much an important part of every one of my Challenger streams? Thank you for the follow, Chair TV, and Never Gonna Give Up. If you've never watched me do a Challenger checklist, you got to just watch that portion of it, because you are a part of that checklist every time. Every time. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Monday. We've been really kind of IFR all the way down here from Juneau, but we're just about to Petersburg, and we honestly, this is the best the weather's been, so I guess we're getting lucky in that regard. We turn taxi and landing lights on as real-time, real weather, and we have kind of talked about, we feel like the sim weather has maybe been a little worse than what the real weather is actually. It actually is here, but we tried to pick up the Cape Fanshawe webcam, and it was down, so we had no way to know for sure. So, well, the checklist item is simple: continuous ignition. Just so you know, every time they say continuous ignition instead of saying on or auto, I just say good dude. So that's it. That's all. Continuous ignition. Good dude. So there you are. You're part of it, man. You're part of it. We were down in, yeah, you got that backwards, man. We started in Bogota and flew to Brazil. So yeah, Bogota, Colombia to Brazil. It was a lot of fun. It was 4 hours. It's the longest trip I've flown in the Chally. It worked really well. The sim was great. The ATC was great. Everything was fantastic. It was just an awesome experience. You know, long hauls are they're one of those things that every once in a while, man, I just crave them. And I usually do them off stream just because they're pretty boring to watch. But this one was different, I think, in the regard that we had good ATC the whole way. It was an event, so we had traffic and people talking on the comms and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. But anyway, it was just a really fun flight. I may consider doing something like that every so often, you know, every couple of months or something like that. I think I got a link to Cross Africa is coming up or something like that. So that might be a good excuse to do another one. Rob Valkyrie flew along with us. That was great. And Yeah, I mean, you know, with your cows stuff, I see you. I see you out there, man. You're hauling the boxing, and you're doing those longies in your big heavies. So I know I'm preaching to the choir there. I haven't ever done one either. I think it does look fun. I've done 2 cross the lands, and I've done now the cross South America. So this would be a new part of the country. It'd be kind of fun, I think. But yeah, well, I'll have to kind of see where it falls. And the ironic thing is I've not done across the pond, but I have done some vintage cross the various things, which those have been fun as well. Although I missed this year's because why did I miss this year's? I think I got called into work. Yeah. So ironically, this year's was it was up here in Alaska, Anchorage to Seattle, and the main event organizer, Slant Alpha, he wasn't able to fly in it. His sim was giving him fits, and I wasn't able to fly in it either. But I think there were 7 or 8 of them that did it. That was the third one of those we've had. So they did. I saw that. Actually, speaking of Slant Alpha, he was the one that released that announcement. So I will have to go check that out. Across the Pond has always been one of those events for me that it's been a little well, you know what? I take it back. I did do Across the Pond once. Where did I think I've done one. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. I probably have it saved if I did. But the thing about Across the Pond is it just looks a little too just a little. I'm sure it's not as bad as it looks, but it just looks a little too chaotic on the ground, and yeah, I mean, this one that we did in South America, it was like 25 planes, maybe 30, and then there were a few guys that were flying in from different places because they just saw, ATC, and so I mean, there was less than 40 total. The cross the land ones are they're starting to get a little bit crazy, also, and the thing about the cross the land is they're starting to figure out the importance of being as well staffed as the cross the pond, and so that's helping. Oh geez, we're 7 miles out. I better make a couple of radio calls. We better get this figured out here, guys. At Petersburg traffic. Beaver, November 11816 is 7 miles north of the field at 1,200. We're on an extended right base for the water runway 23. Petersburg traffic. All right, got to slow down. I've got already have the cruise flaps in. We're going to try to get it slowed down just a little bit here as well. So yeah, the last cross the land I did was out of Quito, Ecuador. And it was really good. The first one I did was out of Queen Alia in the Middle East up to Vienna, I think, and that was okay. But they were, I know now after doing this second one, that the first one I did, they were understaffed, and the guy that was especially coming out of Queen Alia was. He really did a good job getting everybody cleared, and yeah, it was. But anyway, oh yeah, I think World Flight does look fun. It's a little more Wild West, to be sure, but also just more laid back, and it's for charity, right? Ooh, there's a weather update, folks. Yeah, and I was Scotsman. It's just. I don't know why. I don't know. Some people do it every year and love it. They love it. So there's got to be something to it that's good. But I've been a little bit leery. All right, so 2-3. Let's just spin. We kind of don't really have much of an OBS needle on this bad boy, but we can spin our heading bug down. We're almost at pattern altitude right now anyway, so we might be, depending on the altimeter, if it's changed a little bit, we might be a little high, a little low, but we'll be okay. We're aiming right for this little stretch of water right here, so hopefully somewhere kind of near the airport so we don't have a long water taxi. But all right, gear is up, water rudders are up. We are gonna go to fullest tank, which at this point in time is probably still the middle tank. 24, yep it is. Whoa, and I can't do that. Can't look away like that. Let's get back on track here. Crazy Ivan. We'll try to make this approach. We're actually right about the perfect speed. 90 on base. Turn 80 on final, and we'll just take it down, try to find the water nice and soft. A little bit of nose up, kind of like a soft field landing. Just don't want to dig that nose. That's the main thing here. I'm going to go 2 more notches of flaps. That'll be it for us. I don't think they use a lot of flaps on the water landings because the splash of the water can actually damage the flaps. In fact, I might be too much here. I'm gonna go back to just right there. Plus, we have all kinds of room, so don't need to be in a hurry. Where is the airport here? Dalwin Cimbinos. Definitely see a harbor over there, but it almost feels like the airport's more over there. That doesn't make much sense. I don't think so. Petersburg traffic. Beaver 816 is turning final for the water runway 23.
500.
Petersburg. All right, we're going to kind of just bring it in here. Take it on down, kind of by that cruise ship, I guess. If nothing else, we have a dock down there. And we'll see how close we are to the actual... Oh. Screw that. Sorry, I didn't realize there was an ad there. I'm going to dismiss that ad. We got to watch the landing here, don't we? Jake, yeah, man. I'm just hoping I'm by the airport here. So there's 80. We're just going to let it settle in here, guys. I don't mind our power setting right now. And we're coming down at a fairly good rate of descent here. Maybe a little... I'm always a little conservative when I land on the water, especially this water is nice and flat. This is a floaty McFloat face here. Hopefully she will. And I'm really hoping, like I say, we can find the docks that relate to the airport. Alright, down we go. We're getting closer. I can see the water. My Lindbergh reference. I'm just going to try to put a little back pressure on and just let it settle in nice and easy. There we go. A little bit of a bounce there, but that's all right. And there you have it. We're down. Now, where can I park my beaver? Looks like there's no shortages of places here. So how about we do this? Let's get the water ritters down. And let's lean out a little bit here. Do I have anything? Oh, there's a spot over there, right there. I don't know that necessarily this is the spot for us, but we're gonna take this this piece of yacht, or this piece of dock right by the yacht. Flaps up, and all the cool floaty beaver pilots they just kill it, man. They just kill it. Slide it on in. Oh, boom, bango. And I don't know where's my parking brake at. Oh, nailed it. Just like that, kids. Just like that. Oh man, that's awesome. What's that going to do to my tech report, I wonder? All right, everything's turned off here. Let's look. You know what? This is one for the books, isn't it? Let's see what this what the maintenance report says about this guy. Everyone's laughing from the yacht. Shut up, you guys! Shut up! I got a little clogging here on oil filter 1, so we'll change that guy. Slight dampness in the cockpit. Oh, fuel pressure. It needs a small caging calibration. Okay, there you go. We got that. Other than that, we're in great shape, you guys. We're in great shape. I mean, yeah, we're fully insured, Aegis. Fully insured. That's what I'm talking about right there. Avionics needs some rice. That's right. Oh, let's look at the replay here before it all went horribly, horribly wrong. Where am I? Here I am. Oh man, that was fun. That was really fun. Got some weird artifacting here because it's low light and all that good stuff, but that's all right. I do have a little something for when that happens, you guys. I think I bounced it a little bit here too. Let's check it out. Carrying maybe a little too much power. Yep, a little too much power, but that was all right overall, I think, don't you? That was decent. Water physics are pretty good in 12, I think, for the most part. A little heavy on the nose. Yeah, you might be right. I mistimed the power reduction, too. I should have pulled power a little sooner, but yeah, it's the way it happens. It's the way it goes sometimes. And then we'll watch the docking procedure, which really, the docking procedure is the best part of this landing, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll blame the glassy water, Jake, because normally, I mean, I'm rock solid on all of this airplane stuff. You know that. Pretty much a pro. I feel like I parked it pretty decent, right? You could have hopped out I could have hopped out and, you know, used my foot to stop it and all that stuff. Like all those bush pilots, right? They cut the engine, they get out on the skid, out on the float, and they, you know, finish the process. So we're coming in kind of hot here, though, aren't we? Ooh, that wasn't bad. I just couldn't find the I don't know about that. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, we got some explaining to do to the A and P on that one there, guys. But these things happen.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Well, it was fun. It was fun. A couple of nice flights. Appreciate you guys being there. Well, yeah, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to freaking do some damage, man. Like y'all ain't getting off laughing at me like that. I'm going to come by and scratch your yacht. So that's just the way that's how I roll. It's just I'm from the mountains, man. We come meaning business. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. I am indeed back on Thursday. Taking a look here at what I have set up. Should be fun. We've got a Learjet flight scheduled. Eagles, thank you very much for the follow. Wait a minute. Let's sign off. I may already have. Beaver wanted a belly rub. You know what? That's true. That is very true, Jake. I didn't think about it that way. But I've updated the Learjet. It's flying like a bucket of you-know-what right now, so I might switch to something else. I'm going to mess around with that a little bit tomorrow. But I've got a Learjet flight scheduled, and we're going to do a little Mexico City cargo run in the 777 on Thursday. That'll be the next flight coming up. 6 p.m., which is now, I think... It's 8 p.m. Eastern is back to midnight Zulu, right? I think. I need to update my my times. But then I'm also I'm going to fly Saturday a little bit earlier. We found some dangerous approach that we're going to try in the 757, and then we're back in the Thranda Beaver. Whatever's left of it, we're going to take that Thranda Beaver into Chicken Strip. There's a virtual USA Flying Club event this weekend, so I'm pumped about that. But that'll be us Thursday and Saturday. In the meantime, I've got a raid set up for Ibanez, and we're going to get that going. I really appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you for the new follows. We had some great raids. We had some serious subs, some serious resubs, 70 plus month resubs, 26 month resub. 33 total. I mean, like, just it blows me away, you guys. I appreciate it so very, very much. Thank you for your support. I'm heading over there, Nate Wolf. Take care. Thanks for flying along, getting Rock Valkyrie, and anybody else who might have been here that I wasn't able to acknowledge. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you on Thursday. See, I purposely crashed it like that so that the credits would look better when I rolled them out. Take care, everybody.